Hi, my name's Scott Gruendl, and I've lived in Chico for 26 years. I was originally born and raised in Oakland, down in the Bay Area. And I came to Chico to go to school, and I'm one of those people who never left. I've been politically active since I came here, with my first purview into local politics, trying to stop the parking structure at the corner of 2nd and Cherry Streets. And obviously I failed in that endeavor, but what we did get out of that particular foray into local policy was a bus system that allowed students from both Butte College and Chico State to ride for free. And it took an act of the state legislature to be able to make that happen. And that outcome was not only for Chico, but for all 23 CSU campuses at that time. I would go on to become a planning commissioner for the city of Chico, and then eventually would be elected to the Chico City Council 3 times, including serving as its mayor in 2004 to 2006. And I'm beginning to compete with a frog in my backyard here. I ran for the State Assembly in 1998 and was the Democratic nominee in the primary to the general election, and I ran against Sam Onnested, who would go on to not only be an assemblyman but a state senator. And I made national news during that campaign because Sam Onnested was supported by the American Medical Association. It was their first major contribution to a political candidate, and they gave him $250,000 to defeat me. I also work as a director in 2 public agencies. I'm the director of the Glenn County Health Services Agency and the Glenn County Human Resource Agency. And the Health Services Agency comprises of public health, mental health, environmental health, and drug and alcohol programs. And the Human Resource Agency is comprised of social services, including children and adult protective services, as well as employment services, including the Workforce Investment Act, and then also the Community Action Agency. And I also have responsibility for economic development in Glenn County as well, where I've worked for the last 18 years of my life. And prior to that, I was privately employed as an environmental engineering consultant. I'm married. I've been married for a little over 3 years, thanks to Proposition 8, after having been in an 18-year relationship. I own a home here in Chico, and it's in the infamous Doe Mill neighborhood, which is a local development that embraces traditional neighborhood design for a unique neighborhood format that's actually designed to help lower crime and improve the sense of community within the neighborhood itself. And one of the things that makes my house work is the fact that I have an apartment over the garage that produces rental income, and originally that covered a third of my mortgage and allowed me to be able to buy into a larger house. Other than that, my other claims to fame is I know how to sail a boat, I know how to fly a plane, I used to be a snow ski instructor, and I used to be a water ski instructor. Other than that, I have an infatuation for trains, and that's about it for me. So when you get a chance, tell me about yourself, and thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about me.